Good day everyone. Dr. Marmelo Abante. This will be our discussion for this day. So the question is, why do we write? Number one, what will be the reason for writing? Number two, writing for ourselves. And number three is writing for others. So reason for writing, and of course, the primary reason for writing anything is to communicate with others, to stimulate interest or action from the reader. And you may also use writing to help you to reflect on your experiences and learn from them. While at the college and the universities, a key way of assessing the progress and learning of students is via the written work you produce. When we write, we are either writing for ourselves or we are writing for others. Writing for ourselves. When we're writing for ourselves, it helps us to think, learn, and understand. And writing for ourselves is a private affair. Through it may be shared with others. Writing for others, when we write for others, it is usually for assessment or publication for a wider readership. And here are some questions to ask yourself. Is my book a passion project? Or I am writing this book to improve my craft? Will this book help me advance my career or become an expert in my field? And how will I serve existing or new readers with my book? Is a book the best medium for me to express my ideas? If you have a lot of ideas to express, if you have some data or inputs related to your field of specialization, do I want to generate a side income from my book? And if so, how much? Because at present, since we have in pandemic, we were looking forward to have an additional income. Of course, and maybe somebody also encountered a no work, no pay. So therefore, we are writing a book, of course, to have an additional income. Do I want to generate a side income, as I mentioned? And how much, diba? Of course, how much is depend upon on you. It depends on how many pages. It depends on how value your output is or how output are. Now, do I have plan for the marketing, promotion, and distribution of my book? Of course. So what will happen to your book if it just only write and you are not able to publish or you're not able to promote, or if you don't have plan to distribute your book? Will this book help me advance my dream for writing full time? Maybe when you're starting, you're just simply enjoying writing books, no? But later on, maybe you will be able to enjoy on how to do a book. Now, so what will be the exact benefits for writing a book? Of course, writing has a number of key benefits. It is fixed and it is therefore more permanent. You can keep coming back to a previous piece of writing and you can gain more benefit from reviewing it as a result. But do remember that you do not have to submit your first draft. The writing process may take many forms, visually either or textually, and that looking back at your previous experiences of writing can help you learn more about your writing style. Writing offers your time and space to redraft and refocus your message. In this way, it is easier than spoken communication. When speaking, you have to think of words and immediately release them to the audience. And once spoken, there is no opportunity to edit them before they are heard. No, unlike today. So, unlike at present, I just simply give you an idea on what will be the benefits of writing. So, once I'm said, and once I've spoken, there is no opportunity to edit my talk. Okay? Then, of course, another benefit is the process of writing is something that you can constantly learn from, and cumulatively feedback and reflection on your writing can help you develop as a writer. However, an important benefit of writing is also that as a form of assessment, a piece of writing can be self-contained and in its own deadline and a particular purpose. You do not have to keep writing the same piece for the same purpose. So for example, you're done already with college algebra. Then next time college algebra without additional modules, or For example, at present, before we are able to do an algebra book, but by this time, we try to make an algebra book in an OBE format or an OBDICE format. Okay, writing sometimes has more impact than other communication channels. No? Through writing, you can select language to influence the thoughts and action of your reader in particular ways, guiding them through your evidence and argument to convince them for your analysis and conclusion. Okay? So, another strategies for writing, be prepared for writing. No? You may want to grow your writing from a plan, which may be in outline, visual, or diagrammatic form. Or you may want to start with an idea for a sentence or paragraph. Don't forget to plan write regularly. Getting into the habit of writing can help you find ways of managing it. Set aside blocks of time which match your concentration span and try to gradually build on your ability to focus. Make a realistic time plan, of course, no? For your pieces of writing, stick to it. Acknowledge that there are many stages to producing a written assignment, including reading, writing and editing, revising for final submission. No? It is too important for us to consider all those things. No? Then, be prepared for writing. You may want to grow your writing from a plan which may be outlined again. And when you write up a section or a paragraph, it becomes ready. But remember that you do not have time to write everything in order. So for longer assignment and previous reports, no, you may begin by writing a section that comes part anyway through. Example, you may begin by writing the methodology section, and end by writing the introduction before checking the whole piece links together smoothly. And then when you are writing, stop at a point when you could carry on writing. Make a quick note about the next point you will make. This can make it easier, no, to settle back down to writing next time. And find out where and when you find writing easiest and try to maximize these benefits. Take breaks, a breath of fresh air, a chat with friends, but make sure you set times and keep to this for when you plan to restart. And that's it for today. Good evening and God bless to each and everyone.